Hello and good morning. My name is Vishal Manucha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and practicing immigration from last 16 years. Welcome back to our live session, which we have every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and in India right now it's 8:30 p.m. So welcome to all our viewers. We have very exciting news from the last 1 week. A lot of things happened in the last 1 week. We will be discussing everything about those updates in the last 1 week, and definitely yes, if you have any question, type it into the comment section and I will be happy to assist you and answer them all of you right away on this live session. The session is usually for half an hour and we do have a lot of updates which need to be provided to you, so we that's the main reason of having this session. Also, the client who want to interact with us directly online, who want to have any question, any concern about any of your immigration topic, talk to us and we will find a solution for you if you are stuck in one or the other case. So let's begin with the update we have from last 1 week. There are very exciting updates we had in the last 1 week, and I will be going one by one with all those updates, and hopefully if you have any question you can definitely get back to us. Starting from the first thing first, TR to PR application, which had a quota for, there were three streams with popular stream which were there. Out of the one of the stream which has got 30,000 application quota got filled last night. Yes, that was very surprising to see, because yesterday morning we had around 6,000 seats still available, but by the night all the 6,000 applications were submitted, which is very surprising. I have a bit of doubt here that I'm assuming that a lot of people who may have not even qualified, or maybe uh, don't even have complete document had submitted this application, because to submit an application in that short frame of time seems to be very surprising. But yes, that happened last evening. We had more than 6,000 applications submitted in one single day, which is a big number, and that's the reason that the quota got filled last night around 1 a.m. We will say the people were working. I don't know what sort of document they've submitted here, but yes, somehow they have managed to submit their application for. I have a pretty doubt here that they have completed their document, but let's see how it goes. But right now, the news and the updated, yes, the quota for that non-essential category stream B has been filled now, and there's no more application you can submit under that stream. The only stream now available open in that particular, which is the popular one, is the healthcare worker under the essential stream. That is still open. That has a quota of 20,000, and only around I think 2,500 seats have been filled by now. So over there, there's still a lot of room available, but all the other stream, TR to PR pathway stream, have been filled. The most popular was international student stream, which was filled in 24 hours, and this another stream took around roughly around 2 months, more than a 2 months time. But yesterday was surprising when 6,000 application approximately was submitted just between tomorrow afternoon and night. So that is really surprising to see. The another update regarding TR to PR application here, which is very important for all the people who have applied under the stream. There is an update which was done by IRCC yesterday. This is a very important update. Yes, now you can apply for your work permit even if you have applied under the stream. So initially it was announced that people who are submitting their file under TR to PR are not allowed to submit to submit the work permit application, and their work permit will not be able to be extended. But I think this is a very wise decision being made yesterday, because it 100% makes sense that people, if they were not given an option to apply for a work permit, how will they stay back in Canada when the requirement of the program is that you need to be in Canada while the application is being processed. So I think keeping that in mind and few consideration after that being announced previously, the amendment has been made. Now all these people who are applying their file have already applied under international student stream, or if they have applied under TR to PR, the work permit can be applied for them. So if you are somebody whose work permit is expiring soon, you should apply for your work permit right away. Now the good news about this is that again a new public policy, so it has a deadline. So you can start, I think, submitting application from 26th of July. You will be able to submit application for these work permit, and the work permit will be granted till December 2022. So you'll have almost 1.5 year more time to stay in Canada while they are processing those applications. and whenever, as soon as your application get processed, you get your PR. So that is fine. Then you don't need a work permit after that. But right now, the relaxation is yes, that the work permit has been uh, can be applied now starting from 26th July. It will be an online application process. So if you have any question or concern, or if you have submitted your application and you want to extend your work permit, definitely contact us and we can help you. Also, you need to remember is the other public policy which was announced in January, which was giving international students 18 months of extension. 27th July is the last date for that extension too. So if you think you are eligible, if you have a doubt that you are eligible or not, contact us and we can help you in getting that work permit extended as well, which is for 18 months, right? So if you are not qualifying under that, but you are qualifying under this TR to PR pathway, you have submitted your application. The good news is that now you can extend your work permit for another 16 months, approximately 1.5 months roughly from now. So which is exciting, and that was announced yesterday afternoon that the TR to PR pathway, whoever is submitting application into this category can now apply for a work permit after that. Now let us see what the update from TR to PRV. Both were the important update. One was that the non-essential stream under the has been filled last night, which had a quota of 30,000. Another 20,000 one is still open, so that is still available for the client. Another one is now you can apply for a work permit if you have applied under any of these streams. Let's talk about OINP. Now there were two major draws held this week by OINP. One was the biggest draw ever held under the job offer stream. Yes, this is the biggest draw held by Ontario PNP ever. The number of ITA issued in this draw was 1685. So approximately 1700 ITA were issued under this stream. This is a very, very big number. Now, who were the people who got those ITA? They were the one who have a job offer from one of the province or also from one of the employer from the province in Ontario, but the employer should be eligible to apply for those job offer and should be eligible to give you a job offer. So people who are foreign out of 1685, 1211, that more than 1200 application ITs were sent to people who are foreign workers who have been hired by one of the employer in Ontario, and now they will process their ONP and PNP. Again, if you have been invited into this stream, contact us and we can help you getting your file ONP and PR approved under those streams. Second ONP, another 431 ITs were sent to international students who are in Ontario, who have completed their education in the last 2 years in Ontario, and who have a qualified employer who was ready to offer them a job. They have been also invited, and the number of ITA issued were 431. And the score you need to have under this EOI was 63, and for foreign worker it was only 33. So yes, these were the score. If you were scoring that thing and if you have submitted your expression of interest under Ontario, then you should have got your invite by now. And your next step is to submit your application for PNP. And once the PNP gets approved, then you will submit your application for PR. So yes, Ontario held its two biggest draw this week. The another one was ONP also had their first draw for in-demand skill list. Yes, on 20th of June, it was announced that now the people with in-demand skill can also create their profile under EOI. Under that one, the first draw has been held, and the people who got the ITA were the one who have a job offer from health, agriculture, and manufacturing unit. So these are the people who got the ITA under this ONP in skill demand list draw, which is the first of this draw in 2021. They were no draw system last year, but this year the system was changed. It's the EOI system where expression of interest need to be submitted in advance, and the clients who will be ranking high into the pool will be invited according to the draw held particularly to your stream. So people who have got their ITA now looking forward to assist them for any application, definitely contact us and we can help you in that regard too. So that is another big update from ONP this year. So within this week. So I'll take a few questions now because there are a lot of more important updates to be discussed, to be aware of. We will be discussing in this session about international travel, been resuming soon. We'll be discussing about Indian passport submission will be starting soon in India. So let me take a few questions first and then we will come back to this update later on. So the first question is from Gurpreet Kaur. Sir, for CEC profile in Express Entry, it is mandatory to have 1 year experience to be considered in the pool. Yes, that is to answer to your first part of the question. Yes, actually, my CRS code is 375 without experience, but have experience of 10 months. Not B. Should I create Express Entry profile? Okay, so basically, you need to have at least 1 year of complete experience to create a CEC profile. If your experience is 10 months, you can still create your profile. I don't know on what basis you're scoring 375. I'm assuming here is you might have an Indian experience. If you have so, then definitely you can submit your profile into the pool. But if you want to qualify under CEC, then you should have at least 1 year of NOC-B experience. If you need further advice about how you can complete your 1 year, then definitely contact us and we can assist you and help you in that to qualify under to make you know aware that how you can qualify under CEC profile. But yes, 10 months of experience is less because to apply under CEC you need complete 1 year of experience before your profile can you can submit your profile. If you have an Indian experience, you are 375, it will get you into the pool, but you will not be invited under CEC draw if your experience is only 10 months. So you have to complete at least 1 year of experience before you can qualify for this draw. I hope Gurpreet have answered your question. If you still have any question, again contact us and we will be happy to assist you and guide you in your further step. Then we have Kintu Patel asking us, hello sir, what about SINP PR application? How long they take time to reply? I have already got nomination letter. Kintu, yes, you are very right. Right now, not just SINP, any PNP application which is not linked to Express Entry, which is a paper application, has taken hell lot of time, and people are definitely desperate and they're trying to get obviously wondering if when they can expect a decision. But unfortunately, right now there is no update about those. All I can say is yes, those applications are taking time. It may take another few months before the decision is made, but you never know, right? The applications have been processed very, very quickly. Some of them, say example, let's talk about Express Entry profile. Whatever application, what we have noticed is which were invited under 75 when the CRS was dropped 75. Whatever application we have submitted, most of them are getting approved within a month or month and a half time. But they all are Express Entry one. All people I'm talking about are the one who got their ITS under 75-point system. So yes, those applications are being processed very, very quickly. Within less than 2 months, most of the application, not all, so don't take me wrong is that all of those applications have been processed. So you should not start worrying that why my application not been processed. The reason is maybe different, but yes, most of the application, I'll say 60 to 70%, all those applications are being submitted within less than 2 months of time, which is amazing. We are getting PR approval almost every day. Yesterday, over two of our spousal clients with husband and wife got their PR approved yesterday. So that was done last year. I think one of them got in the morning and one of the couple got their PR approved in the afternoon. And if I remember correctly, both these applications was submitted in the end of May sometime. So they are not taking too much of time on that. But to answer your question regarding PNP, yes, it is taking much, much longer than expected. Then we have Milan Patel. Sir, I haven't got AOR yet. Application time 1214. International graduate. When to expect OR? Milan, yes, we are very right. We are also waiting for that. Unfortunately, we don't know why they are taking too much of time. But I think because they can understand that it is taking time for them to get back to the clients, that is one of the reasons that yesterday they have announced that international student stream or TR to PR pathway, anybody who's applying under the stream, are now eligible to apply for the extension of their work permit, which was not initially allowed. So as per the information and new update yesterday, you can apply those extension of your work permit. The application will start on 26th of July 2021, and it will be on an application. So if you are applying or if you have already applied under TR to PR pathway and if you are looking for your work permit extension, 26th July will be the start date. If you need our help or assistance, again we can help you in that regard. That was the latest development which happened yesterday. So yes, now you are allowed to apply for your work permit extension. Then we have Har Karamjeet Singh asking, sir, my PGW expiring in December. Can I extend my work permit? Okay, so basically PGWP, if you're expiring in December, unfortunately you will not be able to submit it because there were two public policy announced. One was announced in January, and for that the last date to apply is 27th of July, and your work permit should be expiring within the 4 months of that last day. So, but December, unfortunately, is more than that time, so you will not be able to apply for your PGWP extension. But yes, as we have been discussing in this session, if you have applied for your TR to PR pathway, then you can extend your PGWP. Other than that, you may have to work on a closed work permit, you may have to get a job law offer or an LMI approval before you can apply for your PGWP extension. But right now, as per the update, I am not able to find out anything I think which will make you eligible right now. But you never know. New public policies have been announced almost every month. Every week you may hear a surprise from IRCC. So you never know if they give you another chance. But as per the information and update available till date, it seems difficult that you'll be able to extend your PGWP as it is. Okay, then we have got Ravi Deep Singh Saran. Sir, you write if you bachelor degree, then you migrate Canada. What was that? Ravi, I'm not pretty sure what basically you're looking at. Definitely, people with bachelor degree can qualify for PR. It depends on the complete profile. So right now, to be honest, there is no exact. I'm not able to specifically answer your question because a bachelor degree people, a lot of people who qualify with bachelor degree. So it depends what profile you have, which province you're targeting, under which knock you have your experience. So all these things matters before we can say that yes, you will be eligible or not. Then we have Ravi Kashyap asking about, sir, hello sir, please give me some information about LMIA. LMI is a labor market impact assessment, Ravi. It is a document which will be required, a positive LMI will be required if you are looking to apply for a closed work permit to Canada. You need a job offer from an employer which is LMI approved. So you need to, it's not like you just get a letter from an employer and you can file a work permit. That's not how it works. If you're looking for a closed work permit, you have to apply for an LMI application, and as soon as your LMI positive decision is made, you can submit your work permit application after that. So that's how the LMI work, Ravi. If you have another again further question, definitely you can contact us. Then we have got question from T2SA. I am interested NOC 6111D Canada with it Apple. Sorry, Ritu, I'm not able to understand your question here. You are interested to work in this NOC, but to answer your question, maybe if you're talking about coming to work in Canada, you will need an LMI approval before you can apply for a work permit and work in any of the category here. ओके मेरी फाइल लगी हुई है आपके यहाँ से सर मेरे वीज़ा का क्या रहेगा Mohit, I'm not pretty sure what category under which your application have been submitted because we have got too many clients. So on top of the head, I will not be able to know exactly what, I don't remember to be honest what category of your application you have submitted. But all the categories are taking time. If you can still specify what category of your application under which we have submitted your application, maybe I am able to give you a better reply to your question. Sir, any hope for skilled worker trade? Bipin, yes, skilled worker trade is basically, I know 2021 has not been very great for people who are outside Canada, who are looking for federal skilled worker class or federal skilled trade class, but usually they do have one or two draw every year. I'm expecting the way the things are shaping up, the way the things are coming up, looks to be coming up for the next few months. There should be one draw at least happening before the end of this year for skilled trade class. Let's keep our finger crossed, but I'm assuming that yes, there should be another draw, at least one draw coming before the end of this year. Thank you, Patel, for asking the question. I hope I answered it for you. If you have any further information, we can definitely contact. You can contact us for that. Sir, I have applied for PR in CEC category. Medical and biometrics are updated. They ask for an additional document and later update as they are reviewing the additional document. Now it's 60 days after that updation. Will there be a problem? Sunny, it's very hard to say there will be a problem, but usually what happens is once, for example, an officer is working on an application and they need an additional document. So what happens is maybe your application goes back into the queue. One officer not just working on one application, they have a lot of applications to work on. So usually the application may go back into the queue and it will take time before they again start working on your application and make a decision. That is one way of looking into the thing, but another thing could be maybe they need a further verification and I'm not pretty sure what sort of additional document it was required. So also looking at the nature of the document being required, it could depend if they have to need to verify that document or need any further information, but it's not always that it will be a problem. To answer the question, I'm not saying that it is a problem coming up for you or there's something fishy here. But again, there could be a lot of reasons behind not getting an update after that. But be patient. You should be hearing back from the officer in due time and in some time. So definitely just look into that. So I hope I have answered the question right now. So let us get back to our update. The most important one for international students in India or temporary foreign worker. The good news is starting from 19 July, 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time, the passport submission link will be open for people who have been either have been approved or have been allowed to submit their passport now. The link will open up on Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Indian Standard Time. If you have already received your passport request letter, then you can use that link to submit to generate yourself a two-way courier service from VFS. It is to be done through VFS, so make sure you going to VFS and log in there and then submit your passport. And I'm pretty sure that you will get your the region where you get your passport stamp, and it will be returned back to you very soon. So yes, that is a very exciting news. The second news related to this one is the travel restriction may be lifted very soon. As per the announcement yesterday, it seems like by August, middle of August, the international travel from US will start only for people who are fully vaccinated. I'll come back to that point, that what who are considered fully vaccinated. And by September, from all the other countries, I think temporary visitors or temporary visa holder will be allowed to travel by September, but only who are fully vaccinated. So let me clarify here what is fully vaccinated as per Canadian uh, understanding, or what you need to understand before you think yourself to be fully vaccinated. So there are four things before you make your travel plan, and also make sure that you're considered fully vaccinated. The vaccination which has been approved by Canada Medical Authority is Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, which is also called Covishield, and Johnson. So these are the four these are the four vaccination which are only approved. So if you have got any of these medication, then only you will be considered uh, fully vaccinated. That is the first thing. Secondly, your vaccination should have been done at least 14 days prior to your travel date. So you have to make sure that you're booking your ticket at least 14 days after you have got fully vaccinated. Whenever you have taken your medicine, vaccination, it's after 14 days you are allowed to travel. You also have to make sure, if you're planning your travel to Canada, there's an Arrive Can app, which is a new, there have been new updates on that app. Now you have to upload your certificate which states that you are fully vaccinated. So you have to have that certificate with you. You need to upload on your app, Arrive app, before you plan your travel. So make sure that has been uploaded. And you also have to make sure you're only allowed to travel 4 weeks in advance of your, say example, if you're an international student, your program is starting on 15th of September, you are only allowed to travel 4 weeks in advance. So you cannot travel, say example, if your course is starting in September 15th, you cannot travel right now because it's more than 4 weeks. So it has to be within the 4 weeks frame time when you will be allowed to travel to Canada. So make sure before you book any flight that you have that everything got in place before you make your travel, because other than that it will be very difficult. uh, you'll not be allowed to board the flight. So you have to make sure that yes, you are only boarding a flight if your course start date is 4 weeks from the travel date. So that is very important update. So don't make any travel arrangement before that time. You may be returned back from the airport, you may not be allowed to board the flight. So this is something very important you need to keep in mind. But yes, travel updates, basically the travel restrictions are, it seems like they're going to be opening up soon. There should be a update coming before 21st of July, because a formal announcement has to be made before 21st of July about the further travel restrictions, because that is the day when the current order expires. So by 21st of July we will have a very good idea. So by the next session we have next Friday, we will have an idea what exactly are the travel restrictions going to look like starting in August and September. But as per the sources, as per the information available right now, August middle is the time maybe when the US travel will start only for fully vaccinated, and then by September, I think the rest of the countries will be allowed, but only with fully vaccinated people will be allowed to travel, and they will not have to quarantine. They will not have to go for another test after 8 days, but you still have to have a negative COVID test result before you travel. So you need to still have the test done, the COVID test done at least 72 hours before the travel date, and you should have a negative report before you travel to Canada. So that is still be there, but you will not be have to quarantine if you are fully vaccinated. You will not have to go for another test after 8 days if you are fully vaccinated, and if you are negative at the time you board your flight. So this is very, very important. You need to keep in mind before you make any of your travel plans. So these were the very, very, very important update for this week's. So for this week, and if you are somebody who was like talking about, who was looking into, let's talk about something about college admissions right now. If you are looking into any of the college admissions in Canada, if you're an international student, as we know the streams, September intake is almost done. There's no admissions available for September. But yes, if you are within Canada and you're looking for any college admission within Canada, you have completed your program, you are not liking the program you came into, you want to change to a different college or university across Canada, contact our office. We can help you and assist you in that regard. Any sort of category of college admission you're looking for, we can help you. Our office in Canada is based in Brampton, Ontario, and in India, our office uh, is in Karnal and Kushetra. We do have another office in Alberta, in Calgary. So if you are looking for any information about any of your immigration concerns, your filing, your topic, anything you're concerned about, definitely contact us. Our expert will guide you and let you know what is the step ahead, depending on the application you are looking forward to file. So yes, that is very, very interesting for you to know. So now for the admission purpose, if you're in India, we can help you. If you're in Canada, definitely we can help you in that. If you are looking for IELTS classes, we do have an office in Karnal and Kushetra in Haryana where you can also take our IELTS classes, and definitely we can help you get an offer letter, we can help you get a study permit and come and make your dream of getting into Canada and getting settled down uh, fulfilled. So I'll take a few more questions we have before we wrap up, and also have one more or two more updates to this share. So let's take a question. Hi, I changed the job which was NOC B and now I am in NOC A. Yes, Gayani, you are still eligible to apply for CEC category. Under CEC category, you need to have at least 1 year of experience. Even if that is not continuous, that is still allowed. Even if it's under different NOC O, A or B, as far as it's under any of those NOC O, A or B, you still qualify under CEC class. So to answer your question, if you're 6 months of experience or even whatever time, say 4 months you have a NOC B and 8 months you have a NOC A, you still qualify. If the both experience is 6 months, you still qualify. So yes, to answer your question, your both of the NOC NOC experience will be counted toward your CEC profile. Pawan Singh has a question. Sir, I have already discussed with you previous, so I want information about I am working as a storekeeper in construction company from last night. So there is any chance of getting work permit with job for me? Pawan, as I told you about that yes, you need an employer. If you have an employer who's ready to offer you a job, who have got an LMI approval for you, a positive LMI, then we can help you getting your work permit. But other than that, just getting a job offer will not get you to Canada. We need to apply for an LMI application, and that need to be approved before we can or anybody can apply a work permit for you. But you need to find an employer who is ready to assist, who is ready to hire you, who is looking for a person like you and is not able to find in Canada, then definitely he can assist you in getting an LMI and eventually you getting a work permit and coming to Canada. The Mohit has a question. University of Regina International application submitted 20 February on response till now, sir. This one, I think you have submitted your application in India with one of our offices in India, and you are expecting a reply from University of Regina for your application to 27. Mohit, to be very honest, I don't personally look after admissions from with Canada. So it's advisable that you contact my office in India, and they should have a better understanding of where you apply. And as far as I know, they take around 3 to 4 months before you issue the offer letter. But if you say your application was submitted on 15th of February, so that is a long, long time. So I'm not pretty sure why it is taking too long. But what I've done is I've noted your name here, and I'll definitely speak to somebody in my India office to figure out what exactly is happening with your let me note down your name. So let me figure out exactly what is happening from you. And somebody from my India office should call you soon to update you and let you know what exactly is the scenario right now. Then we have a question from Mr. Ahmed Farouk. I got my invitation CEC on June 10, but my experience is completing this month 18 July. Should I submit my application after 18? Yes, 100% you should. But I'm in June on June 10. Basically, what happens is, Ahmed, under the express entry stream, as soon as you have entered your 11 months of experience, it gives you a point for your 1 year experience, and you make you qualify for a Canadian experience class under CEC. So now it's already today 14th of 16th of July. So it's just a couple of days more. If you submit your application on Monday, you should be fine. Even in fact, if you submit it before then, it's fine because CEC is their own system which is giving you a point, and that's how it basically works. The moment you start your 11th month, it start giving you points, right? So my advice for you will be yes, only 2 days left. Just wait for 2 days and go and submit your application after the like anytime after Sunday you can submit it. So Ahmed, I've already replied to your question. Thanks for coming up and asking this question, and hopefully I was able to reply back to you. Let me discuss two more updates before we wrap up the session. And definitely we do have another every Friday we have the session at 11 a.m. We discuss about updates from the last week, 1 week. We discuss about any question you have, and we will be definitely help you in that. Ahmed, if you're still not clear with the answer, I'll advise you to contact my office, and they will be happy to assist you. Contact my main line and dial an extension 110. Simi will answer your call, and she will exactly clarify the question you have in your mind. So the two more updates we had for this week was BC had their PNP, that is the only PNP which held their draw in the last 1 week. That was a specific tech draw where 56 people were invited under that draw. Not very, I know people, it's a very specific draw, but it is one of the draw which under which BC PNP is inviting people very, very regularly. And recently, in fact, this draw was made permanent. This category was made permanent, and now people with IT or tech background are being invited every, I think, 2 times at least in a month. They are been this sort of draw is happening, and people are being invited to submit application under this particular stream. So rest we've already discussed. This is the update from the PNP this week. TR to PR we have discussed both the things, that TR to PR non-essential category have been filled. So the quota was filled last night. 30,000 applications are completed. So you're not able to submit more applications in the stream now. Unfortunately, that filled up very quickly last evening, especially after the news that the work permit can be applied. I think most of the people, what I can assume is because it's hard to believe that more than 6,000 people were able to submit an application in a day's time, were able to arrange a document and do so. All I can think here is most of the applications we are assuming are not maybe complete. They're missing few information, but they've still submitted their applications. Maybe just keeping in mind that they will be able to apply for a work permit extension while the application is under process. But we never know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it was very surprising this morning to find out, or last night, in fact, that the application quota was filled last evening itself around 1 a.m. in the morning. Another good news was that the TR to PR people can apply now for a work permit extension. If you have applied under TR PR pathway under international stream or under this stream which filled last night, or you will be applying under the stream which are still open, now you are allowed to get a work permit under those streams. So that was all the update we had for 1 week, and I in fact think I've answered all the questions which have been posted today. So thank you all for joining into this session and having this making it more interesting and interacting. Hope I was able to answer all those questions. We will see you back live again next Friday, 11 a.m. from Eastern Standard Time, and in India it's 8:30 p.m. when we have this session. Ask your friends or family if you're looking for any question. They can join our live stream and ask any question they have. I will be happy to answer them for you. Let's meet again next Friday. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. Our office is based in Brampton, Ontario, very close to Brampton Gateway Terminal, and in Alberta, in Calgary, and then we are also based. We have 2 offices in India where you can take IELTS classes and look for any college admissions or any services. You can help take our services from there. Thank you all for joining. See you all next Friday at the same time, 11 a.m. And then we will have another discussion A lot of more updates coming up, and then we will discuss it at that time. If I missed anybody question, then definitely you can drop us an email, and we will be um, happy to answer it through email or through over the calls. So thank you all for joining this session. We see you all next Friday, 11 a.m. Till then, have a great weekend, have a great week ahead, and I will see you all on next Friday, same time. Till then, bye bye.